Hello guys, and welcome to another quick tutorial from Vintage Radar. Today I'm going to show you how to set the time and date on your Fossil Blue Chronograph Watch. So today we have a more vintage model, but this tutorial is going to apply to other brands as well as more modern chronograph Fossil watches. So as you can see here, we have the date window, so the date complication at 3 o'clock. And when we want to set the time and date, we are going to follow three basic principles. The first one is going to be to set the time at 6:30 in order to protect the date wheel. And that is because usually the date wheel, so the wheel that engages in order to change the date, is going to engage between 9 and 12 o'clock or 12 and 3 o'clock if you have also the day of the week complication. So if you have a day-date complication, it is going to engage between 9 and 3 o'clock. So let me show you what I'm talking about. If I pull the crown to the last position in order to adjust the time, we need to go one more time past 12 o'clock in order to be PM. So as you can see right now, between 9 and 12 o'clock, as I get closer to 12 o'clock, the date is now changing. So now the wheel is engaged. So if I attempt to change the date while the date wheel is engaged, there is a big possibility that I can actually break the date wheel. And this will apply to both mechanical and quartz watches. When I go past 12 o'clock, it is going to change, and now the date is not going to be engaged anymore. So the easiest way to remember, so our first step, is going to be to set the time at 6:30. And that is because both of our watch hands are in the lower part of the dial, so we are outside the danger zone, which can be considered between 9 and 3 o'clock, and now we can safely change the date. The second principle is going to be that we first want to set the date, and we are going to set it 1 day prior to our actual end goal. So let's presume that I want to make it the 30th of the month. I'm going to first make it the 29th, and then I'm going to arrive at our third step, and that is going to be to go past 12 o'clock until the date changes and to set the time by choosing between AM and PM. So I'm going to push the crown all the way back in and pull it this time to the first position, so where I can actually change the date, and I'm going to make it, as I mentioned, the 29th, because my end goal is to make it the 30th of the month. Now I'm going to arrive at my third step, and that is going to be to pull the crown to the last position, and now I'm going to set the time. Always make sure to rotate the watch hands in a clockwise direction. As you can see, the date did not change because we were AM, we are now PM, and now I'm going to go past 12 o'clock. I have arrived on my desired date, and for example, I know now that it is 1 AM, so 1 in the morning. If I want to make it 1 PM, so 1 in the afternoon, I'm going to go past 12 o'clock once again. As you can see, the date did not change, and now I can make it 1 PM. And that is why sometimes your watch might not change the date correctly after midnight, because you did not follow these two last steps in order to first set the date and then the time. Because now I actually know that I am PM. So guys, now in order to finalize the process, I'm going to push the crown all the way back in, and voila, we are done. We have correctly set the time and date on our Fossil Blue Chronograph Watch. So in case you want to watch the full guide with all the functions and features of this particular model, so how to also use the chronograph and how to align it after you have replaced the battery or after magnetism, I'm going to leave a link in the description box below, as well as a full guide with how to replace the watch battery and also how to adjust this type of bracelets. If you enjoyed this video guys, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also leave a comment. Let me know what you would like to see next on this YouTube channel. And also guys, if you would like to purchase your first vintage or pre-owned watch, make sure to check out our website vintageradar.com, because we have thousands of vintage watches for sale, including this very nice racing style Fossil Chronograph watch, link in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to see you on the next one.